much would you pay to be famous? For the parents of this next aspiring star, it appears that money is no object. And for 17-year-old Giulietta Russo, the gamble seems to be paying off. Georgia Main met her and the Hollywood music producer who believes she'll be our next big export.
I think that she's going to have the ability to go all the way.
So different to what I'm used to. This is it's so exciting. I'd like to hope I can get used to this.
From the suburbs of Melbourne to the lights of Los Angeles, 13,000 kilometres is a long way for 16-year-old Giulietta Russo to follow her dream.
Ever since I was 4, I was always singing, running around the house, belting out big Mariah Carey songs, Leon Dion's.
This is one of those stories that's kind of like a fairy tale. It was totally by accident. I had heard her record that she put out with a gentleman in Australia in clubs, and it kind of exploded and became a big club record. When I talked to her and met her online and in person, I just sensed a presence in her that I thought I could develop.
Multi-Grammy-winning hitmaker David Kirschenbaum is the star maker behind Janet Jackson, Tracy Chapman, Bryan Adams, and Giulietta Russo. Parents Fab and Teresa have spent an estimated $250,000 for their daughter to spend 10 sessions in David's studio, confident their investment will pay off.
When you start to hear her sing, you start thinking in your head, yeah, she can become somebody.
Releasing her music online, Giulietta has already found plenty of fans. Her hit Dirty House music got into the top 20 on the ARIA charts and went to number 4 on the worldwide club charts.
She doesn't look like anybody that I've ever seen before, and that's a good thing.
There's no recording contract yet, but Giulietta recently performed at the LA Music Awards, where she was nominated in 3 categories.
Giulietta Russo, International Pop Artist of the Year.
She really is a star. Giulietta Russo, congratulations, Rising Star Award, Hollywood fame. Was that great? Wow!
A promising start. Previous winners include No Doubt, Sugar Ray and the Black Eyed Peas.
You've got to think that if someone can start to get this kind of groundwork laid now, what's going to happen, by the time they're 20 or 22? I mean, I think Britney started very, very young, and of course she's become a major personality.
David convinced Giulietta can handle the pressures.
I think Giulietta has got her head on straight.
If we can help achieve their dreams, well, that's what parenting is about.
While Teresa believes any parent would sacrifice for their child's future, fame can't be bought.
David's got artists that he could also work with, but he believes in her.
I've always been very determined. Like, if I know I want something, I'm going to push for it, I'm going to work for it.
She's huge in heart and huge in spirit, but just this little thing, and she goes in with this voice, and she opens up and just puts all she has into it.
Do you still remember those songs?
Of course I do. She was good at the high pitches.
It's still cutthroat, absolutely cutthroat. There's other ways of doing it now, with acts, with MySpace. Even Twitter is a great now publicity way of getting the word around about your product.
Molly Meldrum knows the odds of success.
When you take that American Idol in America is massive, massive ratings, so you're behind the 8 ball if you're not on that.
Giulietta's now making her first music video in LA. David convinced it's just the beginning.
I've got some television things planned and some promotional things planned, and we're going to expose her. We're going to let the people have a listen.
She's going to become a star.
Georgia Main with that story, and remember, you saw her here first. Don't go away.